faster on the beat. Let's get it.
Welcome to the channel, guys. It's been a long time. We are back. We're back, literally back at it again. We recently moved. It's been a lot of crazy changes. I've been going through so many crazy things. But shout out to my wife, my daughter. They've been so supportive, and her family, and also people like Jules, Kim coming clutch. Her husband Adam, her family coming clutch. So helping me go through the hard times, but it's been crazy, but we back. And here I'm playing Shanks. I'm facing one of the locals homies. He's playing Black Purple Luffy. This is 2v2, so it's me and my boy Daniel. Shout out to Daniel. He was playing GP, and I decided to play Shanks. So guys, I haven't stopped playing One Piece. A little bit more casual. I haven't been able to go like to a lot of crazy tournaments lately. Well, I'm kind of lying in the sense where like in the past 2 weeks more casual, but I have so many great news. So many great news that I did. I'm sorry I wasn't streaming. It was just I wasn't mentally, I wasn't, like I need a break. I need to take a break, deal with the things that matters, and start taking care of my mental health and myself. So, but we back. It's a battle. Every day is a new challenge, but we pushing through. And again, shout out to all the people that I mentioned. And if I didn't mention you, it doesn't mean I don't appreciate you. It's just it's too many. I'm so blessed to have so many people being behind my back. So let me see if I can fix this. So here guys, the strategy. I think he won the dash where he chose first. I think you wanna go first just to slow them down a little bit. But going second, you get to play your curve and be efficient. So here he was able to, I think you ramp with a new with that new 2K, and he was able to be at 6 dons before me. It's kind of crazy. So he's already a 7K leader. That's scary. So yeah. So I decided to take. I don't want to give too many resources. Oh, well, I'm sorry. He's a 5K because there's a condition. I think your opponent has to be at least a 5 dons. They do that to keep a balance. Shout out to my daughter, beautiful daughter. So that was good. But you gotta. So in this meta and the new Shanks, you want to defend like the old days, but you also need to be open to take hits. You don't want to give too many cards away early, because now we have the new 9 cost Shanks. It could be a 6 cost depending if your opponent has a 8K base character, and you become a 7K lead in the late game. So that allows you to take a little bit, to take hits. The reason I'm being aggressive with my blocker is because and now I'm playing the Rush Luffy. I'm putting a lot of pressure. So now he's on 1 life, and if he doesn't stabilize and I top deck like a drag or something, it's looking really good for me. But if I don't, he by mistake left a card from the deck on the dawn, so I told him just put it at the bottom deck. It is what it is. It happens. It happens to me before. So while he's making his play, guys, so I was able to get my invites for next through a store regionals. I did it with Shanks back in OP-10, I think, EVO 2 format. I got 4 plays. Shout out to Greed. I lost to him, but I kind of threw. I didn't do the best math number, and he capitalized. But it was I high rolled him. It was a mirror match, and I should have got that game. But we learn every day, and he took care of business, and he beat me, and he ended up winning because the last round, the player had the wrong deck list, so he didn't have to play it. They still play it out with the right list, but it didn't matter. He just got the win, and he still won. So thankfully he won. He took care of business. He got the win. No matter what, he did what he had to do. So shout out to Grief for winning the whole event. It allows me to get my invite. So yeah, hopefully if everything goes right, I'm gonna be at Dallas. I don't know what I'm gonna be playing. And I'll be doing a lot of treasure cup. I was able to win a couple of them, and I'll be playing different leaders. So after I got my invite with Shanks, I started playing Enel again, and I did really consistently well with him. He got me a few treasure cups, store treasure cups. He performed really well. I think Enel is being underused right now, but to be honest, there's just too many leaders, and there's leaders that are more consistent. So it is what it is. It's just a good tier 2. If you're a great pilot, 1.5. You can make it a 1.5 in my opinion, because you can still beat your bad matchups. Maybe Teach is really hard if you're not taking against it, but other than that, you can compete against almost everything in the meta if you see your cards and you know what you're doing. Um, but I shout out to John. Guys, he opened a YouTube recently. If you guys are from the community and being with us since day one, he is the guy that he plays multiple decks. He's really talented. He grinds the game. And let me get you his YouTube. Let me see right here. Okay, so here, guys, he was able to stabilize. He was able to make his lead in 7k. He ignored my blocker. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe he should have swung to the blocker. I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention early, but I have the blocker. The blocker is really good because I can pop one of his characters. I can pop the Sanji or I can pop the blocker. So that's good for me, you know. But it's a little bit scary because he's a 7k leader, so I cannot even poke at his life. Yeah, he's a 1 life, but he has a blocker, so he was able to stabilize. He played really well. So here, guys, I'm looking at my options to, should I play the Riley? Should I play the Beckman? What should I do? What's the most efficient lines? You know, because I'm a 3 life leader and your leader is a 7k. So let's see what we do here. So he's due to his deck. Excuse me, deck in the box. Go give him some love. He recently recorded one of our homies. Let me see. Let me go to his YouTube. I love him so much. He told me you gotta play new game, and I will. And he top at the case tournament. Okay, guys. So the reason here that I decided to play Beckman instead of instead of Riley is because I need to minimize his leader being a 7k. Now, if he has another beer Luffy, okay, you have it, brother. But I'm forcing him to have it. So I don't know if you guys can see it really well, but deck in the box. Go follow my homie, and you know. So I took a long break. Also, my this channel and the community, we did this. I did it with my brother, so he also needed a break. So we both were in a time where we couldn't just do everything. I was still competing, like I say. I was able to qualify for Nats. I was able to do a few 3v3s, 2v2. So, but I also was in the process of moving, and I also was struggling with my mental health. So, like I said, I went through my journey. It's a day by day, but every day is getting better. And again, shout out to Jules and my wife, and now my brother's coming back too. So I'm so blessed to have great people around me. So here he's attacking with Sanji. I'm debating. Sometimes people like to bait, and maybe you can overthink things as a player and be like, oh, let me use the blocker right away. But I'm a 3 life leader. I don't have all the lead ability. I don't have all the counter in the world. I say it is what it is, man. I'm just gonna defend this. Maybe the best thing was to block, but I'm afraid that he's gonna play the rush Luffy. Cause I'm not sure if it's Mami prende eso. I'm recording. Thank you. I don't know if he's gonna play. I'm so sorry. I don't know if it's a 9 dons or 8 dons, but I'm just thinking on my head like you gotta play around things. I mean, sometimes we do the mistake that we overplay. Chelín. Okay. Mami, paga la luz, a ver. Paga esa luz. Loli, págala. No sé, guys. I think I look better. There you go. I guess that worked. So sometimes we made the mistake as players that we overthink things, but it's good to play around things. But I'll be doing 3v3s, I'll be doing 2v2s, and shout out to John. And I was like, I need to move, and after I move, I come back to the channel. But him opening the channel, I was like, you know what? There's no more excuse. I already moved. Guys, I don't even have internet. I was gonna wait for the internet, but I was like, you know what? There's no excuse. And when I saw my homie John open his channel, it reminded me of the old days. And like, man, don't complicate things. I feel mentally better. People are supporting me. I'm not alone. Let me give back to the people that guys, it's almost 1,500 of us. So let me come back to it and let me grind and build greatness, because our dream with me and my brother, and shout out to Kaiso, one of the founders of the channel too, our dream was to create a community where we can all get along and we can all learn together and share the love, share the knowledge. So also, I cannot make the announcement right now, but we have some big news. We'll be doing a lot of things behind the scenes. So I just gonna give some a little bit things on the line. Like, we're gonna have our Discord public. We have now a Discord manager, or like, more mods and people that we trust that's gonna be behind the scenes helping us. And we have, so I want to do different content, guys. We're gonna be doing market watches. We're gonna be doing deck profiles like we used to do. We're gonna be doing matches. You're gonna see my journey with different decks, and we are gonna do live streams and different type of live streams. You're gonna see me play on the sim. We're gonna do a lot of variety, right? So we wanted to create something that you guys can support us without, spending your hard-earned money, because I know life could be hard. So instead of it like, oh guys, we might do memberships and we might do things in the future, but right now we wanted to make things simple for you and me. So we're gonna start doing affiliation programs with different companies, and the only thing you have to do is just use your link in different platforms. And if you buy a product, you helping us, because some programs are different, and it depends what you buy and all that, but it will help us to grow, to invest more in the channel, and to invest more in the community, and to help your boy Brandless and the people behind provide for their family. So coming soon, we're gonna make the announcement. We're gonna share the links, and like I said, the Discord is gonna be public, and all that is gonna be in the same place. And hopefully you guys can support us, because and like I said, if you cannot do that for us, that's fine. With a like, with a comment, subscribing, with sharing, it is enough, and it means the world to us. Help us grow. Any type of way you feel you want to do it, it is welcome. So guys, here you know me. I like I say, I use the blocker when I need to use it. I feel like it. I am at 2 live. This is scary, guys. This is scary, but it's not as scary as it used to be, because I don't have a crazy board. He did an amazing job controlling my board. So how now I can to minimize his aggression and to maximize my plays. At the end of the day, he's a wildlife leader. He's at 8 downs, no downs open. But the thing is that I need to respect the board. I'm a player that I love to respect the board depending on the matchup. But my build with Shanks is control aggro. I like to do deck profiles if I go undefeated. But sometimes I'm gonna be doing live streams on the sim, so I can always share my list over there. But I'm not gonna bring a list unless I was able to consistently beat the competition and go 4-0, 5-0. Because I like to bring things that high quality for you guys. If it's coming from me, I don't like to cheat you guys. So I know a lot of people, like, if I go X and Y and I tell, oh, I want to see your deck profile, there's gonna be different ways to. I'm gonna share the deck profile in different platforms too. But like, to make a video out of it, I need to earn that. Go undefeated and go through the matches and all that. But I feel like Shang is really good. But on the long break that I took from streaming, I'll be playing Enel, I'll be playing Shanks, I'll be playing Lucci, and now I'm playing Shanks. And coming soon, you might see me playing Teach, Purple Luffy, and the Purple Brothers, the Luffy decks. You might see me playing those in the future too, because I want to keep increasing my ceiling as a player, and I want to keep learning new mechanics of the game to keep getting better. So it took me a long time. It took a Rygo ban to make me play something different than yellow, and it took me the meta being so open and so crazy that, you know what? I've been seeing players like John, Go Broku, Brandon. I think I've seen Grease sometimes with different decks, but like, those players, you see them with different decks and they perform really well in a high level, in a consistent way. And I'm like, hey, small man. I mean, just play different mechanics and learn the game. So here, I'm respecting the board. Maybe that's a waste of an attack. I'm taking my time because, guys, I'm a 2 life leader and I don't want to mess it up. So I'm gonna go. Yes, I'm gonna do that. And then, guys, call me crazy. I minus that permanent -3, so he cannot attack me next turn. And because I'm trying to alleviate the pressure. Call me crazy. Play Building Snake -3 and go yeah, and then go 7 to 3. I'm bluffing the divine just in case if I draw him from life, and that's it. And that's it. It is what it is, guys. Um, now he's at 10 dons. He can play the rush Luffy -2 dons, get the don back with the leader, one rested. You know, and it's scary. It's scary, but at least I have the board state. Now I'm forcing him to answer my board because if not, I can potentially go 5, 7, 8, 10, 12 the next turn. And if he has 2 attacks next turn and I have enough counter, I'm fine. You know, Purple doesn't have anything. Well, they have the chopper now, but they don't have like a Hody or things like that. They have rush and rested dons. Um, so you know, like if I have dons open and I can get away with it, and I see my divines, you know, I can just survive. And then because with Shanks, I feel like that's the thing with Shanks. You just need one more turn. Shanks feel like one of those like a nail sometimes. Like that's what people say, and is the. So here I'm debating to defend, but I don't think it's worth it to give my counter. I'm thinking the long turn, and now I can cheat out. Let me see what we drew, guys. We drew another 2K. That's not bad. I'm playing 16 2Ks right now. So here, guys, I'm gonna do a nasty combo. Well, I guess something that anybody can do, but like what I'm saying nasty, I mean like it's really powerful for Shanks. So him playing the rush Luffy give me an opening, cause now, okay, I don't want my opponent to know that I'm gonna play something that has no rush, so I'm going 8. The less information you give to your opponent is better. There you go. So he give me Gongo. There you go, -2. All right. He draw 1, draw 2. That card's so broken. He blocked my A for free. Disgusting. I play the Shanks. I make my leader 7K for 2 turns. Sorry for my big head, guys. Let me see if I can. There you go. So I go 7 a leader. You can be like, oh, but you should have went 7 and then 8. Yeah, I guess, but I want to test his hand. So he gives me the Sanji. That's really good. 2K. I'm just making sure because that card from the start of the day is a 2K. I didn't know that. You know, like I said, I'm always verifying information. You know, and be able to play 2 blockers. I'm a 7K leader. Now I cheat at 10 at 9 cost for 6 dons. This is what you call the power creep in the game. This is the next level, where I'm a 9 cost, but you can play me for 6 if you meet the requirements. Oh, I'm a 6 cost, but I'm a 2 cost if you have the requirements. Come on, guys, that's broken. That's broken. Being a 7K leader, playing a 10K, having 2 blockers, that's the next power creep. You know, that's what the deck needed, to be honest, to keep evolving and to keep adapting to the meta. And I think that the best leaders are the Luffy decks in a consistent level, but there's a lot of good decks out there, guys. Don't shy away. In Japan, I was watching the stream. Japan won Blue Green Sorrow. And you know what's funny? Me and John was talking to Kelvin. He's a trader from a community. He buys cars. He's trade. He's one of the best guys for that. If you're from Orlando and you're looking for cars or for a good deal to buy your cars, man, that's the guy. He's just a really, really good. There's other people. Shout out to them too. Great people. But me, he's the one that take care of me the most consistent way. So shout out to him. So here's going for the board, and that's what you want. And just give me the blockers. I mean, you are too live, but you need to protect the board because now you can put pressure. I don't have too many turns either. This potentially could be my last turn, the next turn. So but what I love about this new Uta blocker, you can cheat. And look at this. Look at these guys. They have the beer Luffy. I'm like, oh my god. So he can play so the good thing about the Uta blocker, guys, yeah, you cheated for 2 dons, but she's a 6 cost on the board. So she cannot be rested by Husuhashi. That's really good because in the meta, that's a card that people use a lot. She can get rested by this 7 cost Sanji, by Hody Jones. Okay, I give you that, but I mean, you cheating. If you do it the right way, you're cheating her for 2 dons. That is crazy. That is crazy. But hopefully, guys, I can keep playing the deck. I keep topping consistently. Hopefully. So so I can keep evolving the deck. And if I'm able to get lucky and win a locus for you guys, or an event that is super competitive, I will share the list. I will make the video for you guys and I will share it. Um, but I think Shanks is a really good deck if you pilot it well. Um, Blue purple can be rough. Green purple if you don't see your cards, but if you're able to like divine their board and then start playing, um, and then you start playing um, um if you can divine their board and then start playing Riley's, you're gonna have a great day. And you can like play a new game and then play Riley's and new game. You know, even if you don't kill their board, everything is minus. So you just, and then in the late game you play the 9 cost Shanks. Like if they have a Luffy, you can play a 9 cost Shank for 6 dons, play 2 blockers, and they don't have nothing in the deck to rest them, unless they're taking Holy Jones. And if they're taking Holy Jones, they're taking a life. And with Shanks, you get to remove their board and be aggressive. That's really good in my opinion. But I gotta get more testing, guys. I just tested a few hours the day before this event, and then I went to locals, and I was blessed to do decent. I will showcase the 4 rounds in the next couple of days. So I defend him alive. I stay at 2 life. He passes. I draw for turn, but I only have 2 cards, guys, and he has no blockers. So to me, it's all about testing the waters. And I have a blocker. Going for board here, I don't think is as smart because he has a 10k and he has the pure Luffy. So like, I need to close the game or at least try. So I'm going 11 first. I think 7 plus 11, how much is that? 8, 9, 10, 11. So you match it, okay, and now he has to give you an extra card. Oh my god, this is crazy. Okay, so I'm testing the waters. He gave me a 2k. That's a lot of information, so that means he doesn't have 1ks. So here I go 9. Call me crazy, but I want like, that's 13, guys. 13. GG's. If you didn't block the 9, that means you don't have enough for 13. Or maybe you're bluffing me, but either way, I have to go for games. You guys saw your hand there real quick. Let me show you. Let's go back a little bit. Let me go play, and then we go here, guys. You can see here that he has the Rush Luffy. So I was dead either way. Maybe I should have went 11 or whatever. That's the better math. But I also was thinking that I was gonna play double blockers. I was thinking that, so the reason I did that too, I was gonna play double blockers and pray, because at this point I have how many blockers, chat? I was gonna have 3 blockers. No cards in hand though, so he can math me out technically, but it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Like, if you have the answer for everything, you have the answer for everything, man. Good for you. You know what I'm saying? So it just, you poke. Maybe I didn't do the most convenient numbers, but sometimes you text the water, you go 11. If he takes it now, you can go like 19, and you add that. But I was lucky that he didn't have enough counters. Guys, hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Like I said, coming soon, we're gonna have affiliated links. That's gonna be a great way to support us too. The Discord's gonna be open. So because we receive a lot of emails when we were grinding back in the day, like, hey guys, I want to join your Discord. So we updated a few things. It's gonna be a place that if you want to have fun, share your knowledge, if you want to trade cards, if you want to learn about leaks, the meta reports, it's gonna be a great Discord for you. It's all about love. We're not gonna allow negative or toxic behavior. There's other Discords for that. But if you want to come here and be love and give love, and man, you're welcome, man. Everybody's welcome. So just keep it, you know, respect others and enjoy life, man. You know, there's no need to be toxic or doing all this extra stuff. Let's just share the knowledge, share the love. So guys, we back. Let's get it. I can't wait for you guys to see round 2. So take care, GGs. I love it.